Let's get some of this rock on. We got to start this night off right. Rock hard, baby. Rock hard. Just decided to start off strong tonight.
Oh no, you had to bring him on.
He was already in the background. You beat him though. You did beat him tonight.
I was hiding out in the background. We were at Lord Nexus's stream, and then once he shut down, we were like, "Let's go over to Ben's." And you were late by 3 minutes, you dick cheese.
I was kind of waiting because actually we were looking at apartments, and I was like, I have a thing tonight. And Sam was like, "We're looking at apartments." I'm like, okay. So I bumped it. And then I saw TF was live. I was like, God damn it. So I was like, well, whatever. It's not the worst thing in the world.
James, I guess we know who wears pants in the relationship. It's Sam.
Oh, I took a nap earlier. I cooked dinner. Everything was on hold, and I took a nap, and I slept a lot longer. I should never take a nap at night because I sleep instead of like an hour. It's like 3 hours.
Yep.
Then you wake up at 10, 11 o'clock. You're like, fuck.
Hey, listen, I'm the biggest fan of naps, so you will never hear me complaining about naps. Plus, it's the weekend.
So is Sam. Sam is a huge fan of naps. And I was like,
siesta.
Yeah, I'm going to go take a nap too.
I'm on 3 channels. Time to pick one. Yo, dude, pick one.
It's called a 3-way multi. Well, I guess technically a foursome. You're in a foursome. You're in a menage a trois right now.
No, he's in a menage a quatre. Considering that he's on, he's the 4th one in the 3-channel love quest. Yo, Wendy might show up here, so you better dump everybody else just for Wendy, or she's gonna kick your ass.
But my stalker last night didn't show up. That's me and you, James.
I did watch the stream. So,
multi.
Oh, he's gonna join us quietly. Wait, can you talk? Or is your not your partner, your roommate sleeping?
Well, the roommate would be sleeping.
How old is his roommate that even on a Friday night he goes to sleep before midnight or before 1 o'clock?
Well, that's our thing, depending on what the roommate has to do in the morning. But that's why, like for me and Sam, it's like we're like, should we just get a 1-bedroom for like a year, down the price a little bit, save some money for 1 year? I'm like, yeah. And what do we do with all this music equipment, the desk and computer system, and all this stuff? And he was like, fair point.
Yeah,
it's a fair point. I'm like, yeah, this has been set up for a 2-bedroom operation. It's like we just gotta find the best one.
I'm surprised that Sam doesn't have his office equipment in here, and you can technically turn this into, for legal purposes, into an office, so that you can have business.
He just uses his laptop. He just lays in the bed and uses his laptop.
Yeah, that's true. But you could also, quote unquote, like have a write-off as an office. He's 43, but he just got laid off. Oh,
so Multi's the sugar daddy in that relationship, in that scenario. Way to go, Multi. Way to go. Oh shit! Everyone fucking behave.
Oh, handsome boy's on. Hey, Multi.
We should just start naming you Multi the Mime.
Wait! I'm looking at the time. It's currently 1:38. I'm wondering how long it'll take Wendy to show up.
Well, you've said her name twice, so
that's
you've almost summoned her. Okay, yeah, now you've summoned her.
Yeah, I said your name 3 times, and you didn't show up.
It'll be like Harley Dad. We'll see what happens.
Oh, he'll show up for sure on Saturday, I'm assuming.
God damn it, Multi.
The scariest part is that if you say Harley Dad, Harley Dad, Harley Dad 3 times, everybody catches herpes.
Oh,
That's the other thing that also happens.
I'm gonna quote that. I'm gonna clip that as another snippet for you.
Oh, look at that! My dick is oozing.
Uh oh. God damn.
That's nothing new.
Look what you just did.
See, there you go.
Bam.
I felt a disturbance in the force.
1 minute. 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. She showed up in under a minute.
And that was mostly the Australian internet trying to connect again.
Whoa, wait, Multi is in Australia?
No, not Multi.
Me, you clown.
Oh, you.
Well,
No,
Multi will be in Australia after I go to America. Bottle of Don Julio.
Oh, hold on. Multi needs to be on top of Mel. There we go. That's better. Oh, please, Mel, tell Multi if he doesn't know
Can
about
I be between the two gay people?
Okay, we'll do that. I don't like that term "gay people," but it's kind of hate speech. But Multi, listen to Mel's
Is it?
explanation.
What's the politically correct terminology?
A
Gay
bunch
people.
of fags?
Rainbow? The rainbow people?
Sorry.
Rainbow. Fuck off.
Rainbow
Yeah.
Coalition.
I want to, Mel. Please do explain to Multi your term, your definition of what you are, because apparently Multi, he's made up a new position.
Oh, I want to hear this.
So, I'm a power top. I generate power. And Ben is a power bottom. And so when we both connect together, we generate electricity that could power the entire world. Me as a power top and him as a power bottom. It's two forces colliding.
Oh, Ben, you should have been at Lord Nexus channel.
Yeah, we were talking
Multi
about
was
history.
being polite and nice,
Multi. You mean me?
which is a shock.
Mel,
Oh, really?
Mel, you mean?
Yeah,
Mel was being polite and nice, you mean?
yeah.
Or Multi? You said
Mel.
Multi,
I
James.
said Mel. Yeah, I should have said Mel.
Well, you
Mel was actually
don't put me in that
exuberating absolute intelligence.
I'm getting
Yeah.
more
It
crude.
was like,
now.
oh my god.
And
Well,
somehow he
I
was
knew Mel was
educated.
clever and smart.
people, please don't ruin my reputation. I'm not intelligent nor funny.
It was like-
nor nice.
And then him and Defo, who's just turned up in chat, they were like having a bromance.
Well, funny. I will give Mel at least funny.
Thank
Intelligent, yeah. Don't over compliment him.
Yeah, you don't want to like start calling him names because, like, you've seen the size of Defo, he'll come and like slap you down. You pick on his boyfriend,
Yeah,
his bromance partner.
riding on his horse with his posse.
on his what was the horse?
Oh,
What was his M horse? Morgan, the Morgan. He'll
Yeah.
come riding in on his Morgan.
Yep, the Morgan
Yeah,
horse.
and talking about it for at least a half an hour or more.
I thought the horse's name was Multi for a second. He'll come riding on Multi.
Stud. You're thinking is stud.
No,
Yeah.
that's the name of my horse. That's the name of my horse. Shut up, Mel. I'll be coming riding in on Multi.
But then, if you but like we said, if you own a stud, then you have to wash the stud's penis. So then you could be washing Multi's dick every time you give him a bath, which is fine.
He's a stud. Look at him. He's a stud.
He's a stud.
Mel is just trying to picture Multi's dick. That's all it is.
But have you tried to farm out Multi to see how much his seed sells for?
I'm not farming him out either. There will be no farming.
Well, you
Get
should.
him at home.
You could probably make some money. I mean, Mr. Glock is making money on his horse sperm.
Where do I sign up? Frankeny reckons.
Right here, I sell a squirt of Multi for 10 grand.
Do you want to share my rainbow husband with me, Frankeny?
Multi
You better put Melman and Defo next to each other.
No, I was moving him.
me and my boyfriend next to each
Yeah.
other.
And then between James and Defoe. There you go.
There you go.
That seems more appropriate.
It's a menage a trois. It's a menage a trois times two.
What?
The girl.
Yep, Franken's going to share my rainbow husband.
Three confused guys at the
You got
bottom.
another new wife, Marty.
Guys, what do we do? I don't know. Let's figure it out.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
I don't know what to do with my mouth.
Just keep them on the key. Whoa.
James will teach us.
No.
What was that sentence you were going to say, Ben?
No, it was like just keep your keys on the hand on your hands on the keyboard. But then Mel had to take it to what he didn't know what to do with his mouth. I was like, Jesus.
Where am I going to put my mouth on a bottle top?
Again, another quote for me to clip from you. Thank you.
Sounds like a nuclear meltdown, actually. Yeah.
I like the pussy. I like the pussy. I like the pussy.
Oh.
By the way, my stomach is doing better now. Yay.
Oh yeah, because Lord Nexus stream.
Yeah. History done did good.
So Mel and Deepo are going to start a history channel.
Yeah.
I think they should. Idiot's Guide to History.
Yeah. Or
with the Muslim and the Christian.
yeah, exactly. And then we'll
The
talk
Muslim
about,
and the
but it's like there's only so much that we could talk about without going into crusades where everybody will be at each other's throat then. Where it'll just be like, you got it'll always turn
As long
into
as the hosts aren't at each other's throat, who gives a shit what they're doing in the chat?
that's true. Yeah, no, like, I mean, look, history-wise, you can always go back and you can say, well, this is what happened, this is what happened. Personally, I think the first and the fourth crusades were insane because the first crusade was all the poor people decided to have a crusade, and by the time that they got to Turkey, they were already either like exhausted,
Malnourished.
dwindling, and by the time that they hit into Muslim territory, the Muslims were like, what the fuck is this? And so when the second crusade came, it caught them completely by surprise because they were like, we were just expecting a bunch of useless
More skinny, underfed, malnourished freaking soldiers.
like poor white people to come through who didn't know anything
Nice
about fighting. We weren't expecting a military. And the fourth crusade was like the Catholic Church just decided to attack the Eastern Orthodox Church and sack the church. And it was just like at that point, like, are you fighting the Muslims or is just Christianity fighting Christianity? It turned out that it was just Catholics fighting and trying to get and essentially getting rid of the Orthodox Church. And that's how the Orthodox Church went to Russia. Oh, yeah, there you go. Knights Templars. I think they were the first one that set up the banking system, right? Because you could go from the west all the way to the east without carrying your money, because the Templars would take care of the banking.
Yeah, they did all of the transportation.
Where the fuck is my phone?
Yeah, I mean, look, man, our history is leaking everywhere. I came here to
as long as it's only history leaking.
With Defoe with history. This is too intense.
I just looked down. No, I just looked down. I was like, "Where the hell is my phone?" And I'm like, "Well, I gotta go find that bitch."
Check your butt.
Where the hell are things?
Check your butt.
Shut the
Check
fuck
your
up.
butt. Check your butt.
It's
Defoe,
not your gerbil. No. Relax.
Listen, I learned the only reason gerbils are the only rodents that can walk backwards is because they've been in Richard Gere's ass for so long.
I knew you were going to say that. I was thinking the same thing.
How can you say gerbils
goodness.
without Richard Gere not coming up? I mean, literally.
Really?
Oh my god.
I don't know who started it, but I love the fact that gerbils are forever entwined with Richard Gere. Even when he dies.
I heard it since the 70s.
Shit,
Listen,
I didn't know it was around that long.
When I was in 8th grade.
So how did Richard Gere and gerbils start?
No idea.
When I was in 8th grade, I I got suspended for 7 days because we had a news anchor that there was a rumor that he had a gerbil removed from his ass. And when he came in and they said, would you like to ask any questions? I raised my hand and he said yes. And I stood up and I said, did you really have a gerbil in your ass? And my teachers came
Up to the office.
yeah, they come like sprinting at me, like, come on, let's go to the office now.
I bet your dad was probably really chuffed. He was like, listen, son, good job, but don't ever do that again in public.
My dad was a meth head that beat me all the time.
Oh, well, sorry. That took a terrifying turn. Why is it that whenever Ben leaves, the channel always goes like completely boom, like something terrifying always comes out? Was your mom the one that told you, "Good job, son"?
No, my mom has severe mental issues and stayed in her room all the time.
Oh, how did you manage to turn out normal? God's good graces.
Yeah, I had trying to be everything they weren't.
Yeah, that works. Was this mine? Was a Catholic almost as bad?
But also, it is 1:50 a.m. in the morning, and I'm on the internet talking. So how normal can I be?
True, we're not normies at all.
This is normal. What are you talking about?
Yeah. I can't tell if Multi is normal size or if his mug is just massive. Did you see his beer stein? It's larger than his head. Look at that. I can't tell if he's a midget or not.
Hang on. I'm just going to have to slip over to Moldy's place.
That's called an official beer mug.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
It's a beer stein. Oh, gulp it, big boy. Swallow like a good girl.
Jesus Christ, no. I'd pull out my beer stein, but it costs way too much. I'm never going to use that thing.
Well, can you show it to us what it looks like? Is it like from Germany? Like proper one of those official ones?
Yeah, it's from Denmark, but yeah, it's one of the official, like has the lid on it, all the detailing and stuff. That bitch was expensive. I'm never using that thing. It sits there and looks nice, and that's it. I think it still has the tag on it, even.
Do you have a picture of it? I want to see what it looks like.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on.
Come on.
Are you sober? Don't touch it. What's your sober?
Nella's a needy little bitch.
Isn't he?
I'm trying to make the show interesting. People love seeing shit, and this guy's like, you're forcing me. Oh, wait. What is it that say at the bottom? Something about Mr. Duggar? Oh, now I'm going to be reading the... So at the bottom, it says something
yeah,
about...
Mr. Duggar's, yeah. He's legal rep, he's YouTube lawyer. And if you've got a problem, go and see him so he can ignore you.
You can find your way out. Back.
Friggin' trust. Well, it's fucking Ben and bloody TF both having lives at the same time the last couple of days.
I know.
God damn it.
What's up with that?
I'm surprised that Ben has been going on live because normally he didn't go on live for a long time and then once a week and now twice a week. I think he just wants to see me a lot.
2 days in a row.
Yeah, I know, right? Like I think he's got an inkling for brown men.
Well, I told everybody after the VIX that Ben had already scheduled something at 1:15.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, well, he hasn't done it yet, so let's open TF." And I'm like, "But I said, well, maybe he won't be there. I mean, because sometimes he's late. But,
yeah.
I mean, he wouldn't schedule it if he didn't mean it.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
And Ben is always the one who will schedule his hours ahead or days ahead, so you know he's serious about it.
Yeah.
It's not that he's gonna
See, I'm not these other motherfuckers that like 1 hour in advance. I'm like, hey, I scheduled mine 12 hours ago, bitch. Here you go, Here you go, Mel. Here you go.
Oh wow, it's
Still does have the tag on it.
Oh,
This
nice.
thing has had the tag on it for like 10 years.
Damn. Oh wow,
It's not just a stein.
Oh, I do like that. Wow,
It's a
that's gorgeous.
Benstein.
Even the
Benstein.
even the handle is carved.
Uh,
I think it's supposed to be like kind of like a whale or something like that. It's got all the country flags.
is it a
That's
horn?
cool.
Like
Yeah, I
looks
wouldn't be
like
using
a-
that either. I wouldn't be
from
using that
that.
either.
Yeah, that looks gorgeous.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah,
Is it
like
made from
that.
ceramic?
This bitch was like $400.
Holy
Oh,
fuck!
It was the only one that had the ship though, so I took it from my coworker. I was like, no, you can go fuck yourself. That one's mine. I've never used it. Oh,
That's
God
amazing.
Damn it! Jesus Christ! Now I gotta get a fucking towel. Mel made me leak everywhere.
Oh, let's see. It's not the first time I've made a guy leak everywhere.
I bet not.
Listen, I'm still straight, by the way.
You leave my
I like the pussy. I like the pussy.
you leave my
Uh.
friend the hell alone, Ben.
Yeah, exactly, Ben.
Ba 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 ba.
But do you know what the thing is, though? Like it makes sense the fact that I'm into Defoe or Defoe because he's ginger. It's kind of like my thing. Seems
It is your thing, Mel. You like all
Yeah.
the gingers, all the Colbys.
Colby's, James, Defoe.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we just need a ginger hot girl on here, and I can be stuck to her like white on rice.
Mhm.
So find me a hot ginger lady, a petite little thing, and I'll be like, my lady.
A young Kathy Griffin.
Ew, ew, ew. Why Kathy Griffin? Ew. There's so many gingers out there. Ew.
Okay,
don't know.
Kate Griffin.
I don't like women, so I don't know.
Oh yeah. I mean, listen. Straight guys don't like Kathy Griffin either. She makes her dick shrivel up inside our bodies. So you know.
Ouch. Ouch.
How about Bryce Dallas Howard? She's a cutie.
well, I spent time with Wendy on Wednesday.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say I spend time with Bryce Dallas Howard, and I was like, how the fuck do you know Bryce Dallas Howard? Oh, Bryce Dallas Howard is the chick in Jurassic World, the ginger.
Oh, okay.
She's Ron Howard's daughter.
What about the
didn't know.
chick from that 70s show?
Donna.
Laura Prepon.
Yeah,
Laura
she's a
Prepon, yeah.
Scientologist, so no, thank you.
Oh,
Yeah. The other two gingers that I like are Amy Adams and that chick from Jessica Chastain.
Okay.
I mean, but then there are like a lot of other gingers as well, though. But those ones are very pretty.
There's not a lot, are there? I mean,
No.
in Hollywood.
I mean, Emma Stone used to be a ginger for a while, and she looks really good as a blonde and as a ginger.
Yeah.
Ben, you should color your hair ginger,
Fuck no.
copper color,
No.
and see if Sam will like you even more, and he'll be like, "Ooh, paint that beard pink up."
No, he would have the same thought I would just thinking about it. Like, fuck.
What did you do?
I mean, I could dye my hair like red, but it wouldn't be ginger. That's for
Yeah.
sure. No offense, James.
Oh,
Not
what about
taken.
Defoe? Defoe is also a ginger.
Yeah, but Defoe has a beard.
Yeah.
that's
I don't know.
He gets a little more respect.
Oh,
I'm Irish. If I try to lighten my hair, it totally goes red.
oh, you're Irish too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what's the crack, mate? What's the crack?
What's the crack, mate? Oh, well, that was more British.
That's so Australian.
It's because I hang out with Australians too much.
Yeah.
There are a few too many Australians on here. Wendy.
Wendy in her red room.
I know.
In
What
the red room.
what background is that? Is that like a torture chamber?
With
Yeah,
wet
that's a sex
curtains.
dungeon.
I was like, what is going on? I've never actually looked at. Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
sex. It's like a sex dungeon.
It is a sex dungeon.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck is that? I never really paid attention until now. It's like,
But-
what is
yeah.
that shit?
But it doesn't even look like the fun kind of sex dungeon. It looks like the kind of torture sex dungeon where you
It's
go.
the punishment room.
Exactly.
They needed to hire an actual designer to make that look more aesthetically pleasing. Shocking though, actually, Wendy probably does have a sex dungeon in her place. It's one of those like handcrafted, after the fact. Had it built underneath the house.
Yeah, exactly.
There's like a 2-foot door, had 2-foot door on it, thick door, soundproofed.
It's probably a bank vault door, just so that she only knows the combination to get in and out, and then she just abuses Multi in there.
You're lucky that she just uses headsets, not have a wireless ear ones like
I know,
Harley
right?
does. Then she would hear everything that you just said.
Multi, if I was you, I would never ever do a meetup with her, just because you don't know if you're going to be kidnapped and thrown in there, and then be used as her sex slave.
Facts.
Exactly.
If you do, it's in a public place, and whenever you're in that public place, you hand out notes to everyone saying, "If I disappear with this woman, please call the police."
Have you seen a skinny, strung out Australian chick? If so, she might have kidnapped a 6-foot American man.
He needs help.
He needs help. If he blinks twice at you, it means send police.
He's
Why did you
blinking for
go off
help.
camera, Wendy?
Hey, what?
Nothing.
Nothing. We're just talking about how Multi should be afraid of when he meets you,
Nah.
or that. See.
The only way he needs to be afraid is if he can't cook properly.
I can cook.
Poison her food. Make sure her dish is poisoned.
Yeah, at least put tranquilizer in that shit.
Arsenic will travel.
Once again, relax, everyone. Everything he said here is just for jokes. Relax, YouTube. Motherfuckers. They're so sensitive.
Such bastards.
Aren't they?
Yeah, so relaxing in Canada.
Oh,
Canadian.
Oh wait, whose
Oh,
channel?
lucky I didn't say that word.
Whose channel was it on that Colby said I hate white people, and that channel got flagged?
Oh, what channel doesn't he say it on? What?
Yeah, no, but there was one channel. I don't remember whether it was on Ben's channel, James's channel, or somebody else's channel, where Colby said I hate white people, and that. Oh, I think it was Ike's channel where he said it in like the first 5 minutes, and so it got flagged, and that he had to clip that part out.
Yeah, it was like a definitely wasn't
Which is
online.
really funny.
Because he's white.
It's really funny because he's a snowy white redhead.
Yeah.
Hey, Holly.
Wendy, or sorry, everyone missed the stream where we were on Lord Nexus's stream, and Defoe and I were being smart, and we were
Smart
scaring
arses.
people.
Yeah, and Mel was being polite. That was a shocker.
I didn't get thrown backstage, nor did I get muted. It was all kind of weird shit happened. It was like black magic.
That's only because Nexus hadn't met you before.
Yeah, that's
He
true.
was just meeting you for the first time. Give him time. We'll train him up.
So you behave for new people. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, I only behave for new people, and we were talking about horses and shit. How much
And
bad
shit.
behavior can you be when you're talking about horses?
And shit.
Well, it started off on asteroids and comets, and then it went to horses and actual horse breeds.
Yeah, and it
And-
lasted about, 45 minutes of that?
Something like Didn't happen if I didn't see it. Exactly. Yeah. It didn't happen. And then we talked about war and about
What is it good for?
Conquerors and conquest.
Absolutely nothing. Say it again.
war. Good God.
What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again. Oh.
Yo, Defoe, do you have pictures of your horses? No horse secretions. Yeah, no. We didn't talk. No, well, Wendy did bring up Mr. Glock. But then we didn't talk. Well, and then
Well, you started off talking about how if you've got a male stud horse,
yeah.
that you have to actually wash and clean its pee-pee.
Yeah.
No, already started off strong tonight. So
Yeah, you have to debean him because horses get beans. So, 15-year-old girls who are really into horses, the first visions of dick they get are and then eventually a guy horse when they see a
say
guy
it, Mel.
cock, they're
Say it.
like, that's disappointing. It's nothing like my horse cock. So you can tell why horse girls really love their horses.
I don't
but
think Mel noticed. I don't
I
think you noticed, Ben. It's still.
I got thrown backstage. I saw.
I was like, all right, here's easy censorship.
Are we gonna one of the two?
Get out of town. Multi, if you were my horse, I would treat you really well. I would feed you. I would wash your cock. I would debean you. I would ride you. I would. What's the other thing that they do? Well, I would sell your semen as well. Yeah.
Could you not? Will you brush my hair?
Eventually.
Eventually.
Let's start.
That's the last. That's the last thing. The last thing you have to earn is for a hairbrush.
Damn.
Yeah, I'll shave you down too because horses love being shaved.
They do?
They do love that. I've read that.
Yeah, so apparently horses are very hairy, but people shave horses to make them look slick, which I didn't know was a thing.
Horse shavers. Yes.
He can get out of town, but he needs to stay in Canada. Canada's a massive place, so we'll be fine.
My ball shavers call it horse shaving.
Your ball shavers call it horse shaving.
Yes.
How many ball shavers do you have that they're shaving your massive stallion?
When I'm groomed,
Yeah.
There's lots of terms.
When you're groomed. Listen,
Well,
it just
this can't be all about the men. We've talked manscaping now. Now it's got to
It's
go
true.
to lady, whatever the hell they want to call it, ladyscaping,
garden trimming.
garden trimming. Okay, we'll go with that.
So
Lady Garden?
That sounds like a safe conversation.
So Wendy, how do you keep the snakes out of your yard? Do you do the goats eat your grass, or do you burn it down with a flamethrower?
It depends what you mean by
I could
all
see
that
her with a lighter
analogy.
and hair. I could see her with a lighter and hairspray.
Yeah, exactly. Just
I can too.
Yeah.
Totally, Ben.
it's the same thing she does with her pubes. She just lights it on fire. Ladies don't have ball shavers. Have you been to Thailand? I'm pretty sure a lot of ladies there have ball shavers.
Have you watched?
What are they, the lady boys?
Have you watched any of the mainstream news? Apparently,
No,
there are quite a
why?
lot of them.
What? Ball shavers? Or
No, ladies that have balls but are women.
I
Lady
don't know
boys.
what's going in the news these days, other than the fact that there was some kind of a shooting that happened at a fucking at a Kansas parade, and then
no.
a few days before that there was another shooting, and it's like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, the Kansas City one too. The media has already buried it because some white guy tackled the gunman and 2 or 3 people were arrested. Black thugs.
Yeah.
So the media has already buried it.
Oh,
So
I
I-
thought it was Harley Dad going down there and being like, I can't believe you destroyed my 49ers.
beard. Look
That's
at my
like
beard.
that's like the in Houston there was a like you got well some of you probably know you've heard of like Joel Osteen, the Osteen family, the big preachers.
Yeah.
They had
Yeah,
a shooting at the Joel Osteen church in
Oh
Houston.
yeah.
No,
that
that's
was-
last week, and the media's already buried it because it turned out it was a
Leftist.
woman carrying her child, but she identified as a man named Jeffrey, and the kid got shot by 2 off-duty police officers and her. She died. The kid probably died too, but she shot up the church, and the 2 off-duty police officers, and people were like, "The poor child." I'm like, well, she went in carrying him, thinking, "Oh, this will protect me." And they were like, I mean, unfortunate for the kid, obviously, to be put in that type of situation, but the media buried it immediately. But Houston was
Of
like,
course.
nope, this is the person. This is the details we have. putting it right out for you before they could even before
That's
people could bury
liars.
the story. You know.
By the way, Harley is MIA because he's being kept in a prison cell right now. Because let's
Maybe
just put
he
it
might
out there.
literally be in a prison cell right now. Literally.
Yeah,
Getting hanged
true.
by a bunch of guys for dropping the soap. One can only hope.
working it.
That's like
He's in the prison cell working it.
Listen, there's only one reason to hide
Literally.
behind a pole if the pole's gonna go in you.
Or if you're working the pole.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That works the pole real well.
How dare you, sir? How dare you? I am straight. I love the pussy. I'm a power top.
God damn it, making it
I like the pussy.
Oh,
I like the
no.
pussy. I
Can we get back to that? Like, can Multi just like totally destroy that narrative about there is no such thing as a power top?
There's a power top. He generates all the power. I
That's,
learned
that's
that.
not that's not
No.
true. That's not accurate.
Listen,
That's-
I
that's-
learned that in a documentary called.
That's
Always
why I
Sunny in
believe Mel is
Philadelphia.
straight.
I watched it in
Yeah,
Always Sunny in
yeah.
Philadelphia. It must be true. The power top generating all the power.
Yeah, hell no.
It's like-
You have no idea what you're talking about. That's why I
That's
believe
what
you.
I've told him. I'm like, that's not a thing.
You're
That is not
100% straight, and you have no idea what you're talking about.
I think he might be
Power.
bi. He just doesn't know it yet.
Power bottom. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
Maybe that's what it is.
Well, I've heard. Well, I'm not a
So there is an expression power bottom. How come if there's an expression that may be power bottom, how come there's not an expression maybe power top?
Isn't by definition a top power?
already power exactly.
I mean, yeah. The only other thing I think
Oh,
that
I
you would
suppose.
consider a top to be is what I guess it would be. What like
Aggressive.
you're a hung top. Progressive? Did you say progressive?
No, aggressive. Aggressive.
aggressive. You said progressive. I was like, what?
He's progressive. Yeah, well, he's doing the fucking.
What is
so
the
he's the man in the
progressive top?
relationship. It's progressive.
Equal opportunity top.
One thing I learned in a gay man's set, because he's his name is Mateo Lane. He's a comedian, and he's like,
Oh yeah,
There's-
he's
Yeah.
good.
that there's no such thing as what is it, a switch or something like that, or what's that term?
Verse?
Yeah, switch.
Yeah, a verse. No, what did you call it, Ben?
I said verse, but Multi says switch.
Yeah, switch is like older term.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so there's a term like that where it's a switch or a thing, and he's like, there is no such thing as that. That means that you were a top 4 years ago, maybe. That's what you call yourself.
Yeah.
That means you're always a bottom, and you know.
No, there's always the bottoms who like, oh, I'm so submissive,
Yeah.
and they get into a relationship, and then they want to top somebody. They're like, hey, guess what, everybody? I'm a top.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Which
no,
makes
I-
them a
I see-
switch? Is that when they
Mul-
become a switch?
I can attest to that. Yeah, I can attest that to Multi, where it's like total bottom submissive, and then all of a sudden it's like a year later, they're like, I want to try this now, and they're like, I'm now
Yeah.
a verse. I'm like,
Absolutely.
no, that's not how that works. Like, no.
That's not what we agreed upon.
And of course, holy moly, educational stream. We bring you the most information you can handle on this stream only.
The more you know.
No, James is afraid
I like
to
that James isn't taking notes. He already knows it all.
Yeah.
Hey, you notice how James, one of his hands is going south? Because he's busy with himself right now.
Yeah, he's
Listening
not
to
taking
the
notes.
podcast. There you
He's doing nipple play and touching himself.
Well, last night I had to do my report. That's why I wasn't on the stream.
Yeah, there you go. He was gonna,
Is that what
By the way-
is that why my phone was getting blown up by all these fucking random New York phone numbers today? Like it was the Canadian, someone from Canada trying to call me through like a sideline through New York.
New York. James
Fucking New York. Ugh.
could be on trivia next week. Yeah, exactly. What's a power top? What's a power bottom? What's a switch hitter?
Oh god.
I
They're just all
always
part of the rainbow alphabet people. Well, I'm a rainbow alphabet. Well, I'm not a rainbow, but I'm an alphabet person because I'm H for hetero.
Oh, by the way, I love this clip in Always Sunny where they're talking about power tops and power bottoms because it's pretty much like the most hetero conversation
That's where
where
he got it
makes
from.
no sense. Like they find one gay dude and they're like, "Let me talk to you about the gay stuff," and they're trying to explain to him, and the gay guy just walks away because it's so ridiculous. And it's like, oh,
What was that TV series we were talking about that I said it's on SBS and
what are you talking about?
it's one that you've watched, Mel, that you put us onto, and you knew all about this particular TV series.
Oh, is it shit Letterkenny?
Yeah, see that one.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
about the
Letterkenny.
hockey
Yeah, yeah.
players. Yeah, it's about hockey players,
Yeah.
farmers, and druggies. Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's like small town Ontario or
Yeah,
small town.
I watched a bunch of. I actually watched a bunch of those clips. That was a while back. I watched a bunch of those clips.
Yeah, I think we were all watching a bunch of those clips where a lot of them were about the Mennonites, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
That has been a while. Actually, that's already been a while since that.
Yeah.
At least it feels like it feels
Oh,
like it's been a while.
Multi, I'll post a few links so that you can watch it. Wait, Letterkenny Mennonites.
I watched something like that. I'm pretty sure that might be it. But there was also like a New Zealand series that like was really fucking funny that some Aussies turned me on to. It's called Deck Maintenance, but in New Zealand.
That one. Yeah. I saw.
And in
No,
New Zealand, they say deck as deek.
yeah, those were all just commercials.
yeah.
It was like, children love to play on me dick.
Yes.
Love me dick.
Yes.
The neighbor's wife was around the other day. She was complimenting my dick.
Yes,
The
you've seen it.
didn't enjoy it so much.
I
But I
love
told him
that.
how to take care of his dick.
Absolutely.
Or the other one was the same thing. It's like how do I maintain my dick with a white cock? Or for bigger cracks, here's the big black cock.
That's it. Yeah.
No, well, it's not really New Zealand accent. It was pretty much like I think it was Australians taking the piss out of the Kiwi accent. But
Yeah,
let me
you're
try.
right.
No, that's how New Zealanders talk. That's how they talk.
Yeah.
It's like the fish and chops one. They don't say
fish and-
bin as in rubbish bin. It's a bun. Sounds more like they're saying bun instead of bin.
Here, so
They just
these
gotta
are
chuck it
all
in the
the three
bun.
commercials. Here,
Yeah, mine sucks.
so it's these three commercials, and Ben, if you want to play them, up to you. It's really funny ads, but these are like fake ads. But I think they made more than three, but they're really funny.
It's in.
Oh, mine does too. Holy moly!
Oh God.
But you can always spot a Kiwi in Australia just by the way they say certain key words. But their accent's really similar, except for just certain key words.
The easiest way to find a Kiwi bloke in Australia is if he starts following the sheep and starts.
Well, he's already working on the sheep farm. He's already working out there for free.
Holy moly!
Sexual favors.
I just want to let you know that when you meet Matt, make sure that you're in a city and not on a farm, because he'll probably leave you for the sheep. I'm sorry.
Rude.
I can distinguish we from an Aussie now.
Someone told me it's all about spending time on your dick.
Exactly.
On your dick.
The Kiwis love sheep. The Aussies love kangaroos, and they love fucking koalas. That's how it works.
Wow.
That's not how it works, you fucking goose.
Wow.
and the Canadians
My
tried to
God,
the moose. Oh, Canada.
Mrs. Vic.
Hey,
Behave
Mrs. T.
yourself, Mel.
Hey,
Behave yourself.
Mrs. T.
Hi, Mrs. T.
Hey, Mrs. T. Do you want a taste of my wine? Can you make my
Hold on.
picture bigger? Thank you. You want a sippy sip?
Magical penis wine.
It's delicious.
He serves it to all his guests because then he gets all their penis.
It's it might be a bit salty, but I
Wise
hear it's
choice.
delicious.
Since you're here,
Well,
Mrs. T,
eat more
I'm
pineapple.
in your backyard sneaking some treats.
He's
He's
stealing Rob's
into your nuts. He's into the nuts.
He's stealing Rob.
I saw the deer today. That was awesome.
Why do I always walk into
I don't know,
this?
but I think I've seen the boobies on the squirrel.
Oh, then she
Oh,
might
it's
be,
actually calmed down, Mrs. T.
yeah.
They
We
all
were
look-
talking about the Glock special earlier and about taking care of your stallions. Where if you have a horse,
Yes.
you need to debean your horse.
This is actually real life true conversation too, Mrs. T.
Yeah,
If you have a male like a stud stallion,
you need to clean out his dick and take out the beans.
you gotta wash your horse's penis.
It's real medical shit.
It's medical.
It's medical, exactly. It is. Which is why when I tame Multi, I will be washing his dick regularly and braiding his hair.
Hey, Mel. I'm telling you, mate, you just stay the fuck away from Multi.
Oh, sorry.
Otherwise, last thing you'll be washing is inside of your goddamn casket.
Alrighty then. I have been taught a lesson.
I'll do a Kill Bill on you, bury you alive, and leave you with nothing but a torch.
I'm sorry, Multi. I guess I can only flirt with you when Wendy goes out to feed her dogs.
It's true, and you are my backup medical team.
There you go.
Oh, nice one. Timber chose homemade baked bread over bingo winnings. That's different.
Oh, I'm guessing Timber lives in your neighborhood where he'll take bread.
Up
Or
the road, round the corner.
Oh.
Look, one freaking fly buzzing around me head. It could be two flies, but they're taking turns. They're tag teaming to annoy me.
What smells fish? Maybe you should bathe more often, you know?
I had a friggin' shower before I went on James's stream today. I smell like flowers.
No Australian smells like flowers. They probably smell like cigarettes and beer and
Okay, flowers, cigarettes, and Pepsi.
Oh, Pepsi. There you
Uh,
go. Oh, he lives a few hours away and willing to travel for bread. That makes some really good bread.
Geez, that's going to cost him a bit of dough.
Is bread code word for sexy times with Mrs. T? Because I'll travel for some bread.
I think
Mrs.
bread's
T
actually
did-
code word for bread.
Oh, bread is code word. Sacred
Mrs.
beer and
T,
regret.
you
Yeah,
ha-
there you go.
Rob
Regret.
happened to get his passport.
Best bread. She puts cocaine in the bread to make sure it's addictive.
Don't like, she don't
Isn't that why
like.
they put sugar in bread?
I mean,
That's why
some breads have potatoes. Some breads have potato in it, and some breads have sugar in it, just so that it makes sweet rolls. I know Hawaiian rolls is made most with flour dough and with potato and with sugar, and it's supposed to be really good and soft. So that's the trick. If you put mashed potato in your bread dough, you'll make it really soft.
Oh, okay. Is that a Canadian trick, an Indian trick? Your
No,
mum,
no.
she does
No,
that?
no, I learned it from the internet, like on bakers from YouTube. Like you can look it up.
Okay, well, the internet wouldn't lie.
No. It's from actual bakers who regularly bake bread.
Holy.
I'm not taking baking advice from Corn boy. See, she
Corn boy.
improved it. Last time she was like, I'm not taking baking advice, some advice from a Canadian Indian. And I was like, oh, you're being racist. And she was like, I'm not racist. So now she is like, corn boy. She's learning.
Yeah, no, you're a Kenner Indian.
Yeah. Kana.
Canadian.
Kana, karma chameleon.
Hang on, dog.
You come and go. Ben, control your stream. James won't stop talking. So can you tell us why you are often on the computer, or what's the word I'm looking for? Why you're streaming so often now, Ben?
Because I can.
Oh, well, there you go. He's got free time.
I'm here to entertain you, of course, Mel.
That's true. Sam must have got tired of you, and he's like, I don't want to deal with Ben anymore.
Probably.
Let's stream.
It is true.
Holy moly.
Well, or maybe someone, just one out of the two of them has to be like the responsible adult.
That's true too.
I'm pretty sure that Sam is the responsible one, and then you just have Ben.
Yeah, I never said he.
Well, that's what we're saying. Yeah. We're not disagreeing with that.
Responsible one, except
there was no disagreement in there.
like I bet their house is the most serious household because Ben is fucking serious, and Sam is even more serious than him, and they're like, we must laugh today. We have not laughed. Ha ha ha! Yes, that was funny. We have laughed today.
Trust me, I'm working.
Is that your impression of how you think Sam talks?
He's a Guatemalan German, yeah.
Did you say guacamole German? What the fuck did you just say?
Guatemalan German, not.
Oh, I thought you said like you tried to mix like guacamole with like German. I was like, what the fuck?
Guacamole in German. He's a Guatemalan German. Some does.
I thought it was Ecuador.
Oh, he's from
Is it
Ecuador.
Ecuador or Guatemala?
No, El Salvador.
He's from El Salvador.
Oh,
I mean,
I knew there was a door there.
It's all the same shit. Costa Guatemala, Mexico Rico, whatever.
This is how
Costa Guatemala.
Multi is not Canadian. He's wearing the most Canadian shirt. Like, look at that plaid. That makes you proud to be Canadian.
Yeah, I was about to say I love Holy Moly's comment. Sam does sleep at night, unlike the rest of us heathens.
Yo, I think I have a shirt exactly like yours, or I want a color exactly like yours. Your flannel shirt.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful color.
It's like golden.
Stop chatting up all the men today, Mel.
Well, hey, Mel. How you doing?
Hey.
How you doing?
How you doing?
You're just gonna get my ass kicked, Multi. Is that what you're trying to do? Because Wendy's not gonna attack you. She's gonna attack me.
Mel,
Yeah,
how you doing?
she can easily punch you, Mel.
How you doing, baby? I'll debean you.
Now, I
You
usually
being
wear
what?
like a red and black plaid, which is even more Canadian.
Yeah, but I don't like the red and black one. This color though, I love this color. It's bitchin'.
Cool.
Oh,
Bitch and Camaro, bitch and Camaro. I ran over my teacher.
Extremely
Camaro, bitch and Camaro. Sorry, I went back into the 80s.
you did, Ben.
Yes.
I can't stream the attack, Holy Moly, because I don't think I'm allowed to stream violence, but I think I can like video it and then post it.
Yeah, exactly. She can whip me
And
any
then-
day. Ben, can you please
And then do it as a reaction video where I can stop, start, comment.
I would do something if Wendy would shut the fuck up. What?
Can you be
What?
one of those fancy gays and dress up nicely, other than wearing a fucking t-shirt?
Hey Mel, can you
Oh,
shut the fuck up
multisexual.
too?
No, it's not multisexual. That's just what multi is. Sorry, it's what's that word? Metrosexual.
Metrosexual, yeah.
Yeah, can you be a metrosexual gay man and actually dress up once in a while?
No.
Is there such an animal? I thought metrosexual was
Well, it's
the
for
heterosexual
guys.
man that dresses and spends more time in front of the mirror than the women.
Well, they dress nice, but it's like Ben is like the straightest gay man that I've ever met. His clothes are shit. His room looks like a 12-year-old boy's room. Like everything.
I don't need to hear this
I knew that was
nonsense.
coming.
I was, yeah.
Not even.
Oh,
Like the straightest gay man.
Hey, I got to protect Wendy here.
Wait, how are you protecting Wendy? I'm not even slagging Wendy off.
Well, you're right below her, so.
Wait,
Or unless Wendy wants to punch you.
Most gay guys I know are
That's
very
certainly
very
an
straight.
option.
really? Because like the gay guys that I've bumped into in Toronto are
The bar.
usually
Well, you're at the gay bar, Mel, of course.
well, no,
Oh,
it's
that's
like
where,
well, here's the
that's
thing.
where you
though.
go. Hey, girl.
Yeah, but they're also around my age or younger, so it's not like they're from back in the day where they had to sort of be tough or be butch to
Right.
I remember
So-
out in the country town I lived in, there was this fella that was he'd come to town and he was like staying in town for a couple of weeks and he was staying at the local pub because he was actually friends with the people that owned the pub. And he was just tall,
Flaming.
tan,
Oh, no.
handsome, friggin' buff as like muscles on him, like literally like Arnold Schwarzenegger. And all the girls, man, they were just whoring themselves over him. And yeah, he was as camp as a circus tent, as we say in Australia. Multi's having flushes.
I told you.
He just had that.
I love the pussy.
There you go. That's where I got it from.
I love the pussy.
He had just that right amount of nice, beautiful, trimmed up bristles. Like, man, he was hot to look at. And he actually come looking for me for salvation to keep all the girls away from him because they were just coming in hot and hard. The country girls.
Wait,
Well,
was
but-
he gay or was he actually straight? But those women scared him.
Oh no, he was gay. He was gay.
He was just
Yeah, because
"Where
his
is
partner was
that?
coming
Save me from
next week.
them. They're gonna destroy
His
me."
partner couldn't come with him that week because he had work commitments or whatever. No, his partner wound up turning up next week and stayed for the last week.
And all the women were so sad. They were like, "Oh my god!"
Oh, brokenhearted. Yeah. The friggin' the amount of people that came to the pub that week, just numbers dropped tremendously. Like, well, we don't have a shot.
No, if you think that just this appearance, just t-shirts is bad, you don't even know my sense of humor because it's probably fucked up just as even more than yours. This will probably give me a goddamn copyright, but for some reason I decided to edit it. So I'm going to take a second. That way I can trim it out later for YouTube if they decide to do it. So enjoy.
Kids, we have a very special treat. An officer from the Paradise PD is here to teach us about good touch, bad touch.
Hi, kids! I'm Molesto the Sex Crime Dog. I'm here to teach you how to keep bad people's paws off your wee-wees, your VGs, or your TTs. So never leave home without your bad touch stickers. And be careful, kids.
Is that shit playing or is it all laggy?
No. It
No, that played properly. That was fucking funny.
Okay. Well, that wasn't even the end. That wasn't even the end of it.
Drugs! Look out, drug train coming through. Who wants some drugs?
Yeah.
Wow. I tried to edit it down a little bit for crudeness.
Where is that from?
Oh, what the hell? What's that from?
That is Paradise PD on Netflix.
Mhm.
Oh, fucking hell, that's funny.
Those are and the very end of the first video, which we didn't get to the end of it. Hold on. Watch this first one again really quickly. At the very end, you're going to see this blonde-haired guy. Listen to his voice very closely.
Kids, we have a very special treat. An officer from the Paradise PD is here to teach us about good touch, bad touch.
Hi, kids! I'm Molesto the Sex Crime Dog. I'm here to teach you how to keep bad people's paws off your wee-wees, your VGs, or your TTs. So never leave home without your bad touch stickers. And be careful, kids, because everyone you know is a molester. If they're Caucasian, or they're Asian, or they're black. Even sweet old Dr. Becker wants to check your little pecker, and Roy the plumber wants to caulk your crack. 'Cause everyone on earth is a molester. Don't let them touch you here or here or here or here. I bet even Mrs. Horn has a stash of kitty porn. You're not safe unless you live your life in fear.
All right, let's go.
The blonde hair,
Oh,
the big character,
man.
and it's a short line. He was just like, "What the hell, Kevin?" That's actually the guy. If you don't know who he is, what's his name again? That's the guy who does SpongeBob.
Oh,
Look, Multi's protecting himself. Multi's putting extras on his boobies and.
How the
getting the
fuck
bad touch.
is he not Canadian? He's got duct tape on hand just by the side of his. Like, wow.
That's Canadian. From
He's
the
so
Red Green
Canadian.
Show.
Yeah. Like you should get your
Oh,
passport.
fucking hell.
You should get your Canadian citizenship right in the mail. You're way too Canadian for this.
Safety first, Multi. Oh, fucking hell.
I thought you were gonna play the sexual something panda.
Oh, the sexual harassment.
Yeah,
I'm
the
a
sexual
sad
harassment. No.
sad panda.
Wait,
One
don't
of the
take your
greatest
One
One of the greatest characters. Shut
Now
up.
happen once you meet Wendy.
I have to fucking do a lot of work to get this shit. So should calm the fuck down.
Why do you have duct tape on your desk, holy moly? You know what? I don't know. It's for when she meets her New Zealand boyfriend.
That makes me good.
Hang on, I think Multi's just escaped from my room.
The chamber is empty. The dungeon.
Don Julio.
Well, at least now she doesn't pronounce it Don Julia.
John.
John Dulio.
No,
Oh my
Don
God.
Julio. John Julio.
So good.
I've got a feeling by the time I finish drinking a bottle of that, I'll be pronouncing it John Dulio.
Oh, holy! I don't know if you should encourage Mel to come to your place.
I'm gonna come to everyone's place, and I'm gonna come hard. I'm gonna come fast.
Oh my God, I've got to
bet.
try and get hold of this Paradise PD. That's freaking funny.
Mel means an Uber.
I need a new bell. Party along.
That had me cracking up.
I
wonder if it's on Prime.
Is it possible to get a sex doll made to look like someone's face? In which case, maybe I should get a multi-sex doll made, but with ginger hair instead. Just so that way,
So you're looking for a Colby multi-hybrid.
Yeah, exactly. A Colby.
Ooh. the rarest of gay men.
No. But it'll be a female doll. Just so.
Okay, a tribred.
Yeah, exactly. Just so that it meets all.
Because Mel's going to try hard.
It's like, he's got Multi's face, Colby's hair. He's got Wendy's parts. He's got, fuck them all.
Ay.
And it's as quiet as James, so I'll fuck them all.
Yeah.
And maybe a ginger beard like Defoe instead of Pokemon character. Yes, they're all Pokemon characters.
The stream has gone downhill really fast.
It really did.
Yeah, I was just gonna say how fast it was going to go down.
Let's
One.
see. Well, I'm good. I'm
The
working.
game
I'm working on getting it further down. Hold on.
You went further down than Mila Kunis. What's her name?
Mila Kunis.
Yeah, on Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah, or Ashton Kutcher going down faster. Oh no, wait.
Take it up.
You know what? Ashton Kutcher deserves his own downfall because he supported what's his name? Danny Masterson.
Danny Masterson.
Oh,
He deserved his own fucking bullshit. Like
Going down faster than Jack after Rose said she wouldn't let go.
Yeah, exactly. What do you mean there's not enough room on the door? You bitch. I'll just kill myself. The ending was
Can
the
we watch?
dumbest. She has the blue thing in her hand, the diamond of the sea, and then she just drops it like, look at me, I'm giggling. Look at all these people looking for it, bitch. She just wanted to talk about fucking a poor man, a rich woman's dream. Fuck a poor man.
What are you
and then
talking about?
I talk about Titanic.
No idea.
Fuck Titanic.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh.
totally. I knew he was going there.
So
was like-
stupid. I'm surprised that a gay man didn't know I was talking about Titanic. The other gay man knew.
I knew. I was like, push her over, push her over.
It was love. Bullshit. That was not love. That was her getting her that was her having her little 15 minutes of
Yeah,
fun with a poor boy before she was gonna marry a rich man.
totally.
And then she just got lucky that her poor man ended up dying, and that she got the necklace with her.
I know I'm supposed to love that
La la
movie.
la.
I
Heart of
hate
the
it.
ocean.
Yeah, the heart of
The
the
heart of the
necklace
ocean.
symbolized the hurt and the agony. No, it didn't. She was laughing after she dropped that shit off. It's like, bitch, you could have sold that shit and made so much money. That symbolizes.
So
nothing.
what is the main popular Rainbow People's movie? Not necessarily yours, but what's the most popular go-to Rainbow People's movie?
I don't know. Is there a movie done by Madonna? Oh, it's probably Evita. Multi, how much do you like Evita?
Birdcage.
Oh,
I loved it. I loved Evita. Madonna was awesome in Evita.
Don't
What
cry
else?
for me, Argentina.
What about you, Ben?
That's it.
Or-
But also her tour when she was with Warren Beatty.
I have no idea.
What was it called? The Blonde Ambition Tour?
You know nothing, Jon Snow. Who's that girl? Who's that girl? Oh,
Yeah, it's like-
Mamma Mia.
Who's that girl? That was
Old school.
Rhythmics that sung it, but yeah, Madonna was in the movie Who's That Girl?
Madonna's a proper hoe. When she was
Yeah, I
young.
loved old school Madonna.
Old school, yes. Current? Yeah, I
And-
think.
Another Madonna movie was Desperately Seeking Susan.
Isn't Lady Gaga like the? Well, no, she's like the young people gay symbol, but I don't know who old gay guys love.
There's debates. I
George
love
Michael.
Gaga. I think Gaga has a better voice,
Yeah.
but Madonna changed the culture so much more than Gaga ever could.
True. But then what about Cyndi Lauper? Do you guys love Cyndi Lauper? She bop, he bop, oh wee bop.
She's so unusual.
She is unusual.
Yeah, she's from New Jersey. She's just from New Jersey. She's not unusual. She's just
That was
from
one
New
of her albums, Mel. She's So Unusual was actually one of her albums.
no wonder Mel's a huge fan. You can tell.
Yeah.
Huge fan. Huge fan.
I see your true colors shining through.
Shining through.
What about
darling? That's why I love you. I'm sorry, I got to make it more nasally. Oh, Mel could sing it better.
Please stop. Please stop.
I try harder, but
what about
doing
George
it-
Michael and Wham?
Oh, I love Wham.
It's
As you
it's
would.
That makes me so gay. That makes me so fucking gay.
That really does. It
I
really
love
does.
Wham.
I bet.
I bet you Ben
probably
doesn't love
have-
Wham.
Nope.
No,
No, you don't seem. That Ben doesn't seem like a Wham kind of person. You traitor,
Again.
fucking traitor.
Again, do I need to keep playing this over and over again? Oh, here you go.
No.
For Mel.
Eh,
For Mel. He asked, and I was working on in the background.
Please welcome Petey, the sexual harassment panda. Who lives in the east neath the willow tree? Sexual harassment. Panda, who explains sexual harassment to you and me? Sexual harassment. Panda.
Oh, it was a classic. One of the best characters ever made.
Show me
What
on the
was the
panda
t-shirt?
where
That wasn't Paradise PD.
No.
That wasn't Paradise PD though. That was South Park, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I bet Multi has a Choose Life T-shirt.
You know, I really didn't.
Oh, you didn't? Okay, because
You didn't even have one back in the day.
I lived in a very small mountain town going to college. So I walked around with my Robert Smith giant face T-shirt down to half my legs. So I was not gay, god damn it. That's ironic, by the way, everybody.
so it's like
But a different era too, though. Like I was actually talking to a
plus, if
a
you
young
lived
gay
in a
guy there a while ago. I can't even remember where it was. And I actually said to him, I said, man, you got to thank some of the older generation gay fellas. I said, because they've taken a lot of friggin' criticism, bashings and stuff like that you don't get to experience now, you young kids. I'm not saying they don't get it, like it's not going to happen to them, but compared to, being openly gay back in the day, you were going to get jumped. There was a high probability of being jumped, expelled from the family.
If you were in a little town, you could have disappeared overnight, and people wouldn't have found you for a week. And then when they found you,
no one would have bothered looking. The police department wouldn't have even bothered looking because it's like just a gay man. That was the attitude back then. It was horrible.
No, that's if they knew that you were gay. But if you were like, supposedly gay or supposedly gay, then you would have gone missing and they would have just found a body in a little village in the middle of nowhere. Like it's not even a question, like.
Well, I mean, that shit still happens in countries, like where you mention you're gay and the family's disowning you and it's a crime and
Mel knows
blah,
all
blah,
about
blah.
that. Mel knows all about that. He's disgraced to his family. He dishonored them.
I'm straight. I love the pussy.
That's why he's relocated to Canada.
I'm straight. I love the pussy.
Canada.
Yeah, it's Canada. we live in Canada.
You haven't heard me say Canada?
Even Canadians call it Canada. Like it's
oh, do they?
Oh,
I mean, it is a silly land up there. I mean, it's like whatever.
I've heard Weather Channel say Canada.
Canadian. Well, they shouldn't because that's just wrong. But
it's silly. But
I love hearing. I love hearing like the American news channels and stuff like that, like NBC or whatever it is, and then they'll do the world weather, and just pronouncing some of the places in Australia, like Melbourne and Brisbane, and it's like that's not how you fucking say it, man.
That's why the smart ones will just say like today in Western Australia.
Yeah,
they won't say it specifically. They're just like, nope, we're just going to simplify the fuck out of this and not look like an idiot.
It's like when I moved to New England. I used to say Concord, like Concord grapes.
Yeah.
But no, it's Concord.
Oh, Concord? What?
Concord.
That's weird. It's Concord.
Worcester is Worcester.
That's
yeah.
Well, Worcester is like the most complicated English word there fucking is. It's like Worcestershire. The sauce, Worcestershire sauce.
I was about to say the
like
fucking sauce.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Like it's just roll that.
Worcestershire.
Roll that bitch. Worcestershire.
There is a company that came out with Worcestershire sauce called Wash Your Sister sauce.
Exactly. That's why Guy Fieri always makes fun of that.
Yeah, he does. He's the one who makes fun of it the most. It's always like, all right, how are you going to pronounce it? And they know, and they're like, Worcester, this sauce. Yeah, this one.
Because nobody knows what to say.
Massachusetts. Worcestershire,
Massachusetts. Massachusetts.
Worcester mash. Is that what was it? Worcestershire, Massachusetts. Massachusetts.
Massachusetts or Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Worcester, Massachusetts.
It's all out of,
Fuck.
And
Yeah,
Americans, and then there's New Orleans, which is New Orleans.
Well, here's the thing.
New
about
Orleans.
It's
New
actually
Orleans.
New Orleans.
Nolans.
Yeah,
New
it's,
Orleans.
New
but here's the
Orleans.
thing, though. It's not even an English word. It's a French word because the city is Orléans, which is Orleans in French. So
Nouvelle Orleans.
Orléans. That's the whole thing. So
Yeah,
it's
New Orleans
Orleans?
is the French
Really?
establishment, whereas
Yeah.
the North was more English. So
because Louisiana was a French purchase. So it
Yeah.
used to be, so it was a territory belonging to France, which
Yep.
Napoleon sold off to America to fund his wars, because he knew that he couldn't hold on to that plot of land in North America and be shipping his forces back and forth. So he sold that off after he lost Haiti and
something
what's
else
the-
in there.
what's the thing attached to Haiti?
Oh, the DR.
Dominican
Dominican
Republic.
Republic.
So after they won their freedom, he was like, "Well, the Western colonies are lost, so I'm just gonna sell off Louisiana and get what I can get for it."
Yeah, so the Louisiana Purchase, which was like,
It's
oh,
because
God,
history is amazing. You crazy.
everywhere. No, I'm everywhere. It was
Yeah.
like, fuck.
No, I'm
The U.S.
fucking
bought that
holy moly.
entire thing in the central U.S. from him for like
A
something like
dollar an
fucking
acre or
like $1
something.
million or
Yeah, it
some
was
shit
like
like that. It was
$1 an acre or
ridiculous.
something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
In what year?
I don't remember. Just look up Louisiana Purchase
Yeah,
That's what it's called.
18 something, I think.
Up to Arcadia. Yeah. And that's why after the English won in Canada, a lot of the French people moved from Quebec all the way down to New Orleans because it was
1803.
still a French territory.
Yeah, 1803. It went from all of Louisiana, basically, almost all of Louisiana, most of Arkansas, all of Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri,
Most of the land
most
on
of
the Mississippi
Colorado,
River
most
rivers.
of most of Wyoming, all Nebraska, all Iowa, most of Minnesota, most of North Dakota, all of South Dakota, most of Montana, for like $1 million
Wow.
or some
Holy
shit
moly!
like that.
You don't have schools in North Carolina. You guys just sit together
Which
and
in
just
1803, who the fuck has $1
hang in
million?
with sticks.
Well, back then too, $1 million was like ridiculous money.
It's probably
Still.
like $1 billion worth or whatever. Like it was astronomical.
Let me see the cost of the Louisiana Purchase, just because I can't remember. It's probably more than that, but
Or look it up to modern day equivalent.
oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, so in 1803, it cost they spent $15 million.
Yeah, 15 million. Fucking insane.
But
yeah.
the cost of it today would be $340 million approximately.
That's it. Wow.
That's a yeah.
And it was
that seems pretty low.
530 million acres of territory.
Yeah. Because he knew
now,
that
that's
eventually he would lose it, so he just sold it off for dirt cheap. He's like, whatever I can get for it, I'll get for it, and then I'll put it into France and see what I can get out of it for war efforts.
Yeah, a couple sites saying 309 million. I'm like, that still seems pretty low for that much land.
It's similar to what.
But who the hell's going to have $15 million back then? Like, oh my god.
Well, I'm
it was
pretty
still a
sure
steal.
that they did like pay over the years type of a deal. It wasn't here's $15 million, put it in your pocket. But it was a similar deal with Catherine the Great when she sold off Alaska, when she was like, well, we don't need this. And then it was only later that America discovered oil on it when it became valuable. Otherwise, it was just a shitty piece of land that nobody really wanted to own.
Pretty much, yeah. Alaska
That
was
America
nothing.
was like, we'll fucking buy it.
Yeah,
Why?
Alaska
I
was
don't know.
It was just because of the separation to buy it away from like Russia and stuff like that too, because it was like, okay, well, we're going to take this part of the land, and then of course, it became much more lucrative later.
Because we know a future bitch is gonna say, I can see I can see Russia from my house.
I agree. You'd pay that for just new chairs.
Yo, can we get Sarah Palin as Trump's running mate? I want to see crazy try to out crazy.
No. He's already got his running mate.
Who's that? Vivek, the Indian guy.
Vivek.
It's
Vivek.
I'm
Vivek.
surprised you can't pronounce it correctly. Jesus
No,
Christ, you're a
it's-
fucking false Indian.
It's not
When
Vivek. It's
Tucker
Vivek.
would be good.
It is Vivek. He's many times come out and been like, no, it's Vivek.
He's fucking Indian. It's pronounced Vivek. It's not Vivek. It's
Well,
probably
he
because
goes by
he grew up
Vivek.
in
He goes by
India.
Vivek, and
Or
yeah,
he grew up in North America.
he's gonna be the VP. Most
I hope so.
he's already done the one conference with him. Then he was at Mar-a-Lago with Trump. Like a few days later, it's him. He's gonna be because he's a young guy.
Tucker
He's
Carlson.
in the same movement. He's smart. The man
So-
doesn't take shit from anyone either. Someone
So-
says something to him, and he fucking makes him cry.
And he's
So-
always supported him. He's always supported Trump. No
So
one
does
else
this
has.
mean that when Trump turns on him and when another January 6th committee wants to hang their second in command, Vivek is gonna say, "Hang me, hang me, hang me! I'm ready." Unlike what the fuck is his name? Daddy or Papa with mommy. What the fuck is that white guy's name? Mike Pence.
Oh, yeah.
Pence was always kind of a snake. Yeah, Pence was always kind of a snake. He was like the safe pick for Trump in 2016 to take.
Pence was like Mitt Romney. He didn't deserve
Yeah,
to be.
he was just a safe pick, kind
Yeah.
of like for VP. This time, Trump's like, fuck it. I'm going for the most vocal one that will go talk to people and like make them respect, somebody he can actually hand off. At least he won't be cackling Kamala.
That's right.
Jesus
Holy
Christ.
moly, that's right. He was a company man.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. He's the
I
safe
love the
man.
fact that Trump got a brown man, an Indian guy, so that all the Hindus in India, or Hindus in India, Hindus in America will be like, "We will vote for Vivek. Let's go, Trump. We will vote for you because you're doing."
Which
our-
I'll love that, and then I'll be like, well, that's how stupid
Yeah,
everyone is, because Vivek was born in America.
No, I know,
He
but
actually has no ties to
but-
India.
but that's how
technically.
Hindu people are, though. He's like, "Oh,
I
his name
know,
is Vivek." He's
I
our
know. People are always like, yeah, he's
I
one
love
of us.
Vivek.
Like, no, not really. But
His name is Ramaswardi. Yes, he's. No, that's not how I think. That's how fucking people think. Genius. Like, have you not seen Indian people? Like, they go fucking insane. Like, they're like Brazilian. All of a sudden, one Brazilian somewhere, and they're like, Brazil, or like with Filipino. You mentioned something Filipino, and an army of Filipino show up. Yes, that is
Yeah.
a douche. That is a
no, that is true. The Filipino one, especially, that one's true. That one is definitely, that is true.
Holy moly, is so fucking touchy about this shit. Hello?
Of course, people use race all the time to pander.
I'm down, holy moly.
Of course, they
Of course they do, especially politicians.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Holy mentioned this, like Tucker Carlson. Again, there's no. We've talked about this. I would definitely go for that. But again, there's no way he's leaving an independent media job where he gets
no.
paid so much fucking money to do what he
He will
wants. He's
never.
in charge
He
of
will
himself.
never.
He,
No,
you know,
Tucker's
he,
never
has, he said he has no real interest in politics.
No.
He's like, I cover it, but I don't want to actually deal with it. And I
Be
don't
one,
want
yeah.
fucking
Wow.
headache.
It's kind of like if you are a very rich lawyer, why would you want to be a judge where you make limited money and you do double the work? Whereas as a lawyer, you could pick and choose whatever you want and then still make a fucking killing.
A
You're
ju-
just
well,
picking
but a
salary
judge,
for
all
earning.
you're doing is reviewing the case files that the lawyers already had to prepare. So the lawyers are still doing a lot of fucking work. They've been streaming the last couple of days the case about Fannie Willis and Nathan Wade out of Georgia. The prosecutor, the DA, and prosecutor.
Do,
for
but it's
Trump.
just that judges are like they have to listen to the case and then they have to write judgments. It's not like back in the day where you could just be like guilty, not guilty.
No, I
and
know.
then-
But you look at, like, you listen to everything that the lawyers are doing in that case. They have to come up with all the questions. Now the judge has to just do he just monitors, basically. That's really what he's doing.
Referee.
I mean, it's still a
He's a
lot of
referee.
work. I mean, yeah, it's still a lot of
there
work.
are
I mean, there's
some-
no.
But there are some trials that I've seen where lawyers are so hands off where they force the judge to make every single decision in the thing, where it's like that's the point of pre-trials, to smooth everything out so the judge gets to just do the overall thing, but instead you're having the judge babysit the shit out of everything.
Oh
And it
yeah,
makes
no,
the
no.
judge
I mean,
so much dragged out.
every case and situation or trial, whatever the trial is, civil,
Yeah.
like multi-state, civil or criminal, like here, for instance, just to name two,
Yeah.
are all so different. I mean, that's
Yeah,
like a judge
I've
in the
worked in
sense of
civil and in-
a child custody case is totally different than a judge in a murder trial.
yeah.
What he has to do.
No,
I mean,
but personally, I've worked in civil, family, and in criminal.
well, I've just been finding the Fannie Willis one amazingly funny because they are so fucked in Georgia. The whole DA office there is so fucked because they've lied multiple times under oath on statements. Then they're talking about, oh, we paid back money in cash payments, but never recorded it or confessed the IRS about it. They are so fucked.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
They are fucked.
I think Trump is in a lot of trouble when it comes to his criminal trials, but we'll see whether it's media reporting or whether what is going on. Because I know that if you listen to the right wing media, everybody's fucked but Trump. But if you but if you listen to most of the media, Trump is fucked. So
I listen to all sorts, and even liberal media now is going.
Yeah.
The DA's office in Georgia is fucked. Even the liberal media is saying, yeah, they're screwed. Like they have dug themselves in such a hole, and now they're lying, and they're like, yeah, no, the whole case is probably going to get dismissed.
We'll see.
Which is funny because Fannie Willis is technically committing RICO charges against her. She's the one committing RICO charges by doing this, taking taxpayer money. She's actually the one doing the same thing she's trying to try someone for. It's just funny. It's just so funny. And a lot of the other ones, anyways, with the Trump stuff, is a lot of them are civil. I mean, like now also the DOJ fucked themselves because they just let Biden off the hook for his classified material. So now Trump could go, well, that's precedent. You just let him off the hook. Now there's a case that's precedent to that to let Trump off the hook. So they're just continuing to like kind of fuck themselves over little by little. It's kind of amazing stuff. It's just kind of funny to watch.
I kind of feel like if they had just left things alone, Trump would not be getting all the attention he's getting and all the support he's getting.
100%.
They totally fucked themselves over.
100%. Every time Trump got indicted with something, his popularity went up.
Yeah, 100%.
More and more and more. And he was just like, they're just coming after me because I'm running again. If he didn't run again, they would never have done anything. Probably. They would have just left it alone.
I don't think that's true. I think charges would have come against him no matter what. But the fact that he did choose to run again is why they levied the charges early on. Because it doesn't take up to 4 years or whatever to drag out and to put up charges and to get shit into court. Like, this is ridiculous the way that shit's been dragging out for fucking 4 years.
Yeah. Well, it's also the time frame. Within literally like 5 months, they dropped 4 different state charges. Then they tried to also
I think that Trump
they tried to put trials all within like 3 months of each other or something like that. And the lawyers were all like, hey, you had 4 years to do all this stuff. We get 4 years then to defend our client also. And, trying to push the stuff back. They're trying to just basically rig the election.
Exactly.
If I wanted to rig election, all I would do is just take dirty pictures of me with multi and boom, done. Nobody would vote for multi.
Well, why do you think there are states trying to remove, like Colorado already did, remove Trump from the ballot? The Supreme Court came back and was like, you can't do that. That's funny. The people who are saying democracy is at stake here if Trump is elected. We're going to remove him from a ballot so you can't vote for him to save democracy, which is not democratic at all. And the Supreme Court said, yeah, you can't fucking do that shit. You fucking idiots.
Mel, I blame you for my loss in 2000. I actually, I was a candidate for representative in the Colorado State House.
What?
So I blame you. I blame you.
Oh, what? You actually ran?
Yeah, I got 6.7%.
Oh shit! Oh, you live in Colorado? Oh fuck!
I
Colorado
did.
Avalanche, baby.
I did.
Oh,
Uh,
you did.
I did. I was a libertarian candidate. I got 6.7% in my county, which wasn't bad because I didn't spend a dime and I had no organization, and the Republicans actively acted against me. There was a major
Oh, you froze.
organized
Okay.
in my town, and they made sure I didn't know about it.
Oh,
And I
wow.
found out a couple days later,
Yeah.
and I contacted their campaign, and they were like, "Yeah, of course we made sure you didn't go there, because I could have debated the hell out of them."
Wow. They
Yeah,
sandbag you.
Politics is
They did.
dirty, no matter what side you're on. Politics is dirty.
Always. Even small town. Small town is even nastier.
Oh, the local elections, local politics is almost worse than the federal or national level ones.
Right.
They are some of the most crooked, fucking dirty people.
Because they all know everybody, and then it's like a little boys club where
Pretty
they're
much.
all protecting each other's back because they're like, well, if Jim Bob gets in, then he's gonna make sure then Jim Bean and Billy Dean and Billy Bob and Bob and they're all gonna be taken care of. And
Like,
then
what-
the
One of my favorite stories right now is
sheriff's
still
gonna take care
ongoing.
of everybody and blah blah.
This story has been going on for a few years now. But there's a woman, and I think we talked about it briefly. There's a woman in this city in Illinois, which Illinois is known as the state of the most crooked politicians in history. Like
My God.
literally
Dennis
by
Rodman.
record and conviction, they are the most crooked. This woman, they put out the actual numbers over like 4-month period from this town. She's the township supervisor as well as then the city mayor. She makes $300,000 a year, basically annually, off her W-2, and she was like, "I don't make that much." It's like it came off your W-2, like it's on record, filed. Then the average person of that city make $24,000 a year. That's the average income of that city. In 4 months, she spent 67 grand traveling the country, like first class, staying at nice hotels and stuff.
What a bitch.
Paid for billboards, all taxpayers, made her own charity and put herself a 10 grand donation off of it. Then they tried to recall her, and some judges like, well, you can't do both at the same time, left her in power. And she is literally, I mean, you watch some of those board meetings, you literally think it's an SNL skit. It's just a fucking comic skit. It's so fucking ridiculous. And she's still in power. And I'm like, now she's apparently under investigation, obviously, but I'm like, dude, this woman is fucking insane. And and about 5 years before she got elected, she was also arrested for carjacking, like breaking and entering, like car robbery in Chicago. And I'm like, Jesus Christ! It just keeps getting better and better. Oh, and then she hired, without board approval, someone to go into people's homes, do inspections. The guy was a registered
sex offender.
I wasn't going to say. I'm trying not to get demonetized.
Oh,
why would you say it live on air? You fucking Mel, you're kicked the fuck out. No, but yeah, he was a registered. He spent 25 years in prison, and she just hired him. And now he's back in prison because he failed to register, also, and then of course was fired. But I mean, the point is the board never approved. I mean, this woman's fucking insane.
Can you imagine an SO walking around saying, "Hi, I'm in your area, so I have to let you know that I'm an SO. By the way, I'm here for your house inspection. Just make sure you hide your children and you hide your wife."
No, don't make me rip that clip. I will rip that clip. I love
hide your wife,
clip.
hide your children, hide your wife.
Because they are word everyone up and out in here. They are word. Yeah, holy moly, she makes more at $300,000 a year than the governor of Illinois.
Oh my God.
That's how ridiculous it is. She makes more than the actual governor of the state. That's insanity.
Ladies,
and I've been to the city. I have been to the city. I have been to the city that she runs. I've been to the city. That city is shit. It is garbage. There's nothing there. A couple of my videos came from there. for instance. It's yeah.
Women, all I'm gonna say is learn to suck dick like a gay man, and you will never go wrong.
She probably does, anyways. I
How
mean,
would you know how a gay man sucks dick, Mel?
I'm just
Is
saying.
there something
look,
you're not telling us,
he-
or something
like-
we've known all along
look,
he
no,
knows
no,
he
no,
that
has
you're not
talent.
confessing to?
no. All I'm gonna say is this. Listen. I love the pussy. All I'm gonna say is this. If
I love the pussy. I love the pussy.
if
Been
a
a while.
woman knows her way around her organ, and then a man knows his way around his organ, and that
For
means
Oregon.
a man talented to take care of another man's organ, and that means that a gay man can
Yeah.
give a woman so many things.
It's been said, but I don't know that it's always true, that a man knows how to give head better than a woman can because he knows how it feels.
Yep.
But what if that man doesn't know what the fuck he's doing and it feels like shit?
Well, that's true, exactly. Especially if he uses teeth.
Exactly.
Ben uses teeth, though.
Do
That's
you
what
know
I've
this how?
I've heard Ben uses teeth.
This is what I mean. Like, Mel knows too much information
He does.
to reckon
I
he's
got
like
the pussy.
strictly straight hetero.
I'm a power top.
Power tap.
I generate all the power.
And that brings me to my next question with Malty's conversational statement. Have either of you boys experienced a bad version of that, which would actually throw out that theory? Oral sex. If a man's meant to know how to do it better, have you ever had a bad one?
I've had a hell of a lot of bad
Head
ones.
job.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, well then that theory's out the window then, isn't it?
Totally.
Yeah. Well, I mean, here's the thing, though. It's like how.
I agree, holy moly.
Yeah, like I mean, you do have to guide your partners, but it's like, how does, like, here's the other thing. It's like, how would you tell your
Yeah.
partner that they're shit at it without breaking their heart or without?
Yeah, I know. How do you
know
tell a
right
partner
away.
that they're
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's like, oh, it's losing lumber and it's gone. The lumber
I
squad
guess
is
that
gone.
would be a good indicator.
I mean, Mel doesn't know anything about this because he's the one being told how to do it better.
I am a power top. I do not do anything of that sort.
Thank God, James.
I love
Thank
the
you.
pussy. I
Thank
love
you,
the pussy.
James. Thank you.
I feel like there should be a song, Power Top, America,
yeah.
all the time, Power Top.
No, thank you, James. Ah, that was a good breakup.
Exactly.
Isn't there a song
yeah.
called Flag Rock Gun or something for America? Flag Rock. Oh yeah, it's by Chris. No, not. It's by Charlie. Charlie Flag Rock. Oh, it's called Flag Rock Flag Eagle. It's the most patriotic American song. Rock Flag Eagle. There you go. Always Sunny in Philadelphia clip.
Oh.
Rock
Yeah.
Flag Eagle.
Yeah, I like that.
I need a refill. Now I think it's shot time, Wendy.
Notification. What? Leave me
Oh,
alone.
the clip starts 1 minute in, by the way. The clip starts 1 minute in. I should have timed it up better.
Man.
I don't have anything to shoot. Ben, I've only got Pepsi, and that's not fun shooting. My alcohol will be in Monday, which is your Sunday. Where is my alcohol in the world?
I just wanted one Pepsi. That's all I wanted. But they wouldn't give it to me. Institution! Institution!
Rock Flag Eagle.
Wendy, do you know that song from Suicidal Tendencies?
I don't think so.
It's a old punk rock song.
I
It's
definitely
pretty-
wouldn't know it then. I missed the punk rock evolution friggin' time period.
Oh, that was like my first.
I wasn't into
big-
Sid Vicious or friggin' that's the only one I know.
Yeah.
I'll sip not
It's a hilarious song. Punk rock had a very tongue-in-cheek kind of humor to it.
Oh, rightio.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't
I'm just
punk
trying to think.
English to start out with, or am I wrong? Wasn't punk rock English to start out with? Who's female? Who was that?
That was
Oh,
me.
that was Multi. Wow.
Yeah, well, I mean, there was the economic depression in Great Britain
Yeah.
kind of started that, and it came to the U.S. But there was like punk, dark wave, dark new wave, and lots of things that that there was the whole new wave.
Oh, okay.
thing.
So I did actually listen to what they say is punk. They class the Clash as punk.
Yeah,
I have heard some Ramones. I didn't
absolutely.
like the Dead Kennedys. I'd heard some early Dead Kennedys.
No, they're a bit harsh, and butthole surfers and things like
Butthole
that.
surfers?
Yes,
Okay, Blink 182. I wouldn't have thought they were punk rock.
Blink
like 182. They're like '90s faux punk.
But I love.
Oh, the Damned. They're from way back when.
All the.
Damned, yeah.
Who'd you say? Suicidal Tendencies.
Suicidal Tendencies, Sisters of Mercy,
Oh, the Jam. Okay, yeah, I've listened to the Jam.
Sizzy and the Banshees.
Susie and the Banshees. Do you hear that? Susie and the Banshees. Oh, by the way, I love All the Small Things because that's a song about my dick. All the small things.
I knew it
Yeah,
was.
Green Day. Is that Green Day?
No, it's Blink 182.
Green Day is not
Okay.
punk. Green Day is pop.
Yeah, no, Green Day.
It's funny because they've got them friggin'. I'm pretty sure I just seen that go past.
Green Day is American Idiot. Don't want to be an American.
Yeah, Green Day. They've got Green Day down as punk rock bands.
No, they claim themselves.
I didn't think they were.
They are not.
No, they're not. They're not.
They probably did one punk rock song and go, "We're a punk rock band."
No,
They
well,
pretended.
Green Day was an awesome in concert. There you go. All the
Yeah, so I've
no.
actually heard more punk rock than I realised. I just didn't realise they were classed as punk bands.
Green Day is one of those bands that needs to retire. I saw them a couple years ago. Sam's buddy had a couple tickets, so he gave one to Sam. Then their friend couldn't go, so they were like, "Hey, then come along." I was like, "Cool." Didn't give a shit about the lineup for the most part, except for Weezer was playing, and we missed Weezer because we got there
Oh, I
late.
love
And I'm like,
Weezer.
"Fucking bitch!" Green Day headline. All of them still tatted out, fucking leather, fucking trying to be fucking like they're 25. The drummer was just in khaki shorts and like a little button like polo shirt, just going, "I'm a grandpa." The rest of them were like trying to start for rocker, and that guy was just like, "Dude, I'm like 55."
Little
Yeah,
bitch.
whatever, he's like, I was like, I like the drummer.
I would be like the drummer.
Look, one of the worst comebacks I ever seen of a band, but you wouldn't have heard of them over there because they were very much an Australian band called the Choir Boys.
I've never heard of the Fireboy.
No, very much a local as an Australian band, but they did get like lots of hits and everything like that.
Are they like the
just trying to think.
Fireboys?
But they went up playing, so they'd had like a bit of a 20-year break or something, and they'd done a gig there a while ago at Gold Coast Formula One racing event, because Gold Coast hosts Formula One here every couple of years or whatever it is, and they were fucking horrible. Like, oh my God, how much you got paid to be here? I missed like Choir Boys, and it was fucking shit. Like, Mel could have done a better vocal job than the lead singer.
How dare you?
And it was all still the same lineup.
I'm a good singer.
It was fuck. I'd love to bring and find the footage of that concert from, I don't know, friggin'
There are so
10
many
years ago or
so
something,
many
and then show you
bands.
what they were like back in the 80s.
There's so many bands who are absolutely shit in person, and there are some bands which are really good in person. But it really goes down to how
Yeah.
good do at singing without auto tune or all those things.
All the
tuning up your
effects,
vocals.
backing tracks, and all the studio
Yeah.
production.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
a
like
band
that's
that you
why
see
ugly
live.
people
That
used
sound,
to be singers back in the day because ugly people had good voices, and now it's just like pretty people because everything is electronically cleaning up their shit.
I don't think
Well, I
I'd
seen
ever
Motley Crue
see-
when they come to Australia. And
I
I
don't think
wasn't
I'd-
even a Motley Crue fan. I only got to Motley Crue because a friend of mine bought me a ticket in so I could drive them back home again. They'd missed the train to get into the concert on time. And they're like, oh, can you drive us into Brisbane town, for the concert? I'm like, man, I don't really want it. And they're like, oh, no, we'll pay you for your time and your petrol. And because it was like a friggin' hour's drive or something through fucking traffic and all sorts of crazy, city friggin' traffic shit. Anyway, I'm like, yeah, no worries, rah, rah, rah. They're like, oh, you want to come into the concert? And I'm like, I don't even know who the fuck Motley Crue is. Like, I knew of them, but it's not like someone I'd have an album of at home. Anyway, so they wound up buying me a ticket so I could go in back in the days when you get tickets at the door. And they were fucking awesome, man. Their stage show was so good. One of those bands that I'd never really listened to much, but then after going to their live show, I just thought, fuck, I love Motley Crue. They're rocking. Such a good visually entertaining show and vocally entertaining.
I'll never have the chance to. If I ever did have the chance to, I'd probably see them if I could. I don't even know if they're still performing. I guess they are a little bit, mostly in Australia, but like before
they need money. Okay?
They were good for probably like 6-7 years. Wendy would know them. Silverchair.
I've heard of Silverchair before.
Yeah, those albums in the first like 3 albums or whatever, those were really good. After that, I kind of stopped listening to them because they kind of went off on their own a little bit. I mean, they grew up, of course, because they were only like fucking like 15 or 16 when they first put out their first record or some shit. But
well, I didn't even know who the fuck Tommy Lee was even back then.
He only gained popularity because he was the one who was married to Pamela Anderson.
And
then they would get divorced and then off and on, and they were all train wrecks. The only one that I know is that weird looking fucker who was on that Tattoo Stars thing or whatever. Who's that fucking weird guy? His last name starts with N or something. Or am I... What the fuck is that weird looking guy's name? Hold on. What is that tattoo show that he's on where it's like
Ink Masters?
Yes, something like that, where they have him as a guest judge.
I don't watch any of those, but it's probably Ink Masters.
Tattoo judge. Band singer. Oh,
was that the one where they fix their tattoos?
Fucking face. That's his fucking face. Was Dave Navarro?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
What fucking band is Dave Navarro from? Isn't he from
Red Hot Chili Peppers or?
What band is Dave Navarro from?
I thought Dave Navarro was from Motley Crue, or maybe.
No. I'd have to look
well, he's done a few actually. He was in Chili Peppers for 5 years. He was in Jane's Addiction.
Oh yeah.
And now he's in Camp Freddy.
Panic Channel. Okay, so I guess I don't know what the fuck I know him from, but he's a weird face that keeps showing up everywhere.
Probably Chili Peppers.
I forgot Jane's Addiction. Yeah.
Steel Panther Glory Hole. Isn't Steel Panther an ironic band or something?
I was gonna make a cut of it, but YouTube would definitely hate me for that one. Enjoy it. Yeah. I've seen these guys live 3 times. These guys are fucking amazing. Like their stage performance, antics, and shit. They know what they're doing.
Holy shit! That one guy really looks like a woman.
He was that's their old bassist. He was the original bassist. They left after 2021. They decided to leave the band to pursue other things, but it was a tranny.
Okay.
It was a tranny?
Mm-hmm. It was the basis was Lexi Fox.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Gangbang at the old folks' home.
the dumb blonde, basically the dumb blonde of the band, quote unquote.
Right.
Yeah, even the stance is very feminine.
Fabian, stop it.
Oh, what's Vapion doing? Is he tickling your balls?
Yeah, there we go. He knows his Steel Panther. That is a song they have.
Gangbang at the old folks' home.
Yeah, that is the song they have.
That's what's gonna happen once Multi goes to an old folks' home. He's gonna be catching all the diseases everywhere and spreading them out too.
Why do you think Multi's a slut?
No, listen. Listen, you guys don't know.
Oh, Vapion loves his Steel Panther.
Most people don't know, but at old people's homes, at old folks' home, there is an epidemic of a lot of STDs running
Pregnant
around.
grandmothers?
Because all these old people are running around fucking each other and nobody knows how to use a condom. Because all these fuckers were like, baby boomers or earlier from back in the day before, they used rubbers and shit.
Silly boomers.
Or they got proper sex ed talks. And so, like, you can Google it. There are articles about baby boomers running around in old folks' home catching all sort of STDs where they're giving them sex ed.
I have actually heard that. A couple times before. But I mean, you're not going to go and ask your visiting nurse, like, can I have some condoms there, young lassie? And they're too old to like go up the shop and get them.
I want Magnum condoms for my monster dong.
And I'm going to be singing, never gonna get it, 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 never gonna get it,
never gonna get it, gonna get it.
Oh.
But by the way, holy moly, it's true. You can Google it. You'll find proper medical records of that shit, and you'll find medical journal articles about old people catching STDs and being given all this shit. Like,
yes, that is exactly what we want to spend our time researching.
Yep. Look it up. And there's a dog barking because he's upset that he's heard old people fucking. Yeah, me too. Me too, doggy. Me too.
James, will you shut the fuck up for once?
I am.
I saw him unmute, so I wanted to make sure I called him out. Jesus, that was loud.
Yeah, please don't whistle, because it'll wake up my birds. And by the way, what was I gonna say about? Oh yeah, you should Google.
I don't know why you don't wear headphones, Mel, because like your mother listens to our fucking conversations, which is kind of a little weird.
But she's in like 2-3 rooms away. And even when she's in the kitchen, she can't hear you properly.
When she's sleeping.
What the fuck was I trying to remember right now? Wait, hold on.
I don't know, something about your birds.
Googling.
This is good advice right there, holy moly. Same thing. I wouldn't Google anything Mel suggests that.
Oh shit! I can't remember what I was gonna say now, but it was gonna be something wrong. I can't fucking remember now. No, it wasn't about nipple rings or anything. It was something about.
I think he's asking, do you have nipple rings?
Oh fuck no.
Do you want some?
Nope, I'm good, thank you. I'll take a Prince Albert though.
Oh.
No, it'll hurt too much.
Oh. Jesus.
Who's it gonna hurt for? The fella that's doing the piercing, trying to find the friggin' the spot on your little 2-inch dick.
No, the fella that's getting pinched. Don't say Mel and nipple in the same sentence, please. How about Mel penis? Mel penis nipple vagina. 4 words that you don't want to hear in a sentence. How dare you? Something about old people having
Don't
sex.
know. Melgina.
Oh my god.
No, Harley Dad's mother called Melodorus,
Yeah, Melody.
which I thought was fucking funny. As I still think it's
picking on
funny.
her son, and she just decided that she wasn't gonna have it anymore. It's like
Your
when
Melodorus Mel.
is talking shit about me, it's fine. But then when I have a go at him, all of a sudden, like she gets all fucking her
Oh, that's his mum.
her feathers get all ruffled. It's like, yeah, but still, it's like, you know, you gotta
Yeah, it's
have
her mum.
you
That's
gotta
his
have
mum.
a fucking understanding of the fact of jokes go back and forth. You can't be all, you know, fucking thin skinned about this shit.
Maybe that
Yeah,
is
it's-
Mel's. Maybe that is Mel's
Melangina.
thing.
Hey, listen, all I know about old people having sex is it's like two leather bags rubbing against each other.
Whereas I was thinking, all you know about old people having sex, Mel, is they're already having it more often than you
Yeah, that's true.
in their 70s.
It's I am a holy man without even being holy. It's like I'm living the life of a monk. Oh, alrighty then.
Oh god. This is going downhill real fast.
I know, Multi. I dated
the-
one once. What you made it? You dated a
I'm
guy
actually
with
going to hop
things
down because I'm getting
on
a bit
his
of
dick,
a
or are you talking about dating a
had
gay
a bit of a
man?
headache for a while.
Oh,
Oh.
I've had a headache for a while. I've been turning my volume right down low so it's not too much on my ears, but it's just not going to subside. So I'm going to run away.
it's James is talking. You
Bye,
both shut
all.
All right, Wendy.
I'm not going to say goodbyes for too long. I'm just going to skate because
Bye,
yeah,
Wendy.
head's pumping.
Bye.
Bye.
It's not the Irish goodbye or the Midwestern goodbye where it takes forever. And then there were 5. Well, it's more like 3 because Multi isn't talking, Defoe isn't talking. Well, 2. It's just me and you, Ben,
Pretty much. I think Defoe fell asleep.
and James just won't shut up.
That constant like little chirping chipmunk.
Yeah.
Well, I'm at the Vix taking snacks.
You're doing too much. Wait, the Vicks are still live?
Well, Mrs. T.
Oh.
Live stream.
Her nature stream
Oh, I see.
of their backyard. James, basically what he's admitting to is creeping.
Yeah. He's basically admitted to cheating on you.
Yeah, compared to you, Mel, eating corn outside their house.
I should be out there eating corn.
That would be funny if you ever did go to the Vic's place. You should just go straight to their backyard with a can of corn and just sit down in their yard and just start eating. Especially if it was on live stream.
I know,
That'd
right?
be the greatest fucking thing ever.
But they live like across the country from me. It's like I couldn't even
Holy.
do this as a joke, even if I wanted to.
Just don't tell Mrs. T, Holly, at TF's channel.
It's probably already been said. Let's see. What do I got? Oh, Wendy left, so I'll save that video for another day.
Oh, so holy moly, you would be happy to know the fact that Naked and Laughing has gone back to her house, and she's her parents' problem again. So I know that to all the other normies here, that makes no sense. But we have been following the saga of a weird man who has had a 7-year dry spell. That's not me, by the way. And he finally got laid with this insane internet woman who somebody paid to have her fly out to him And after they had sex, they live streamed, and from I think like 5 minutes onwards, and she stayed with him for a week. He couldn't stand her. He could not stand her. She
He's
was
like,
so
hey.
annoying.
He's like, hey, all right, that's done with.
No, like
Get the
seriously, like
fuck
she
out.
got on his nerves so badly. Like even before they were together, he was like, "I'm washing my hands off of him," or "I'm washing my hands off of her." She's crazy. She's manipulative. She's this. She's that. And somehow, he ended up still fucking her. And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? His desperation was reeking at a whole new level. And then it was so funny watching him after they fucked. Like she said that they fucked like 8 times, and I was like, oh, I don't need to know that detail. They're both gross. Nobody needs to know that gross detail. And she was like the only reason that she was there was she wanted to get pregnant, and she's 39. Like that poor baby had. If that baby ever gets born, it's gonna have no chance in life, not with that dad or with that mother. I hope she's barren.
Jesus,
But it was
no.
but it was an interesting tire fire. But I'm just glad that she actually went home instead of wearing out the rest of her welcome. But he was so sick of her. So sick of her. You could tell on his face. What's going on, Multi?
He's listening to you bitch about other people.
He looked like he was in pain, closing one of his eyes and just.
That's kind of it's kind of what I do when you're going on like that.
Oh,
Yeah, no. Hey, I love you, Mel.
thank you, but
I do.
Ben and Multi are like, what the fuck? Exactly. It's what happens.
You kind of left us at a point there where it was like, I don't know where to go from here. But it is, I guess TF is still going live apparently. I haven't looked.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
over
still
here.
live.
Yeah, I'm
I just
over here,
looked.
and that's fine because actually, I think it's a mess. Don't bother. Is that for TF or is that for Mel? Well, Mel is a mess. We know that.
We've always known that, but we love him.
It's more like tolerate. Love him
Tolerate?
or tolerate him. Man, I'm having all these weird burps at all these weird moments when I'm trying to talk.
Well,
Yeah.
it's a good thing. Like I said, TF is still alive apparently, as James confirmed. So what I say is do a TF raid because it is 2:36 here. I got to get up. We got to go. Apparently, look at apartments,
Totally.
and then
Guys,
I work later. And I'm
Totally, dude.
Don't get tainted. Listen, speaking of taint and milking prostates, I have to go to bed. It's 3:30 in the morning.
that's where I was at. I'm like, I think that was a good wind down, kind of like, all right.
Yeah, we're all losing energy and we're running out of things to talk about.
Yeah, I'd say do the same. Just if you're there, go to TF, rate him, say hi. Why not?
Have a good night, everyone. Bye.
Good to see you guys.
All right. Then everyone, please once again, just hit that like button. Thank you for all tuning in. We'll be back Monday night because no one else does shit on Monday that I'm aware of, and we can have another shit show just like we always do.
Woo!
And so why not? Let's just play it out with the molester song because YouTube will love me.
Of course they will.
Fucking YouTube. Good night,
And
everyone.
don't stalk me.
What?
Don't stalk me.
Don't stop me now.
Oh my god.
The
Good night,
kitties.
everyone.
Kids, we have a very special treat. An officer from the Paradise PD is here to teach us about good touch, bad touch.
Hi, kids! I'm Molesto the sex crime dog. I'm here to teach you how to keep bad people's paws off your wee-wees, your VGs, or your TTs. So never leave home without your bad touch stickers. And be careful, kids, because everyone you know is a molester. If they're Caucasian, or they're Asian, or they're black. Even sweet old Dr. Becker wants to check your little pecker, and Roy the plumber wants to caulk your crack. 'Cause everyone on earth is a molester. Don't let them touch you here or here or here or